So some of you might already know this, but in my real life job, my 9 to 5, I work at an art gallery. And so there's been this like brewery thing that's been like going along with the art fairs that I haven't fully figured out. And please, like, if you know anything about this, let me know all you know in the comments below, because I've seriously Googled and like can't really figure it out. But okay, so here's the deal. There is an art fair, which is basically like the trade show of like galleries and art, whatever. Like they cost a lot of money, and like you take all your art there and you sell it at a fair kind of like trade show situation. Like the big ones are Art Basel, which happens in Miami, and then there's like big ones in New York and Chicago. And so one of the satellite fairs in Miami off of Basel is called Untitled Art. So there's also a brewery called Untitled Art, if you haven't seen them. So they're kind of blowing up. I really can't tell if it's a like standalone brewery or if, yeah, I guess so. Brewed and canned by Untitled Art. So Untitled Art is the brewery and Untitled Art is the art fair. And what's funny is the first time we ever saw these was actually at the Untitled Art Fair, which my gallery participates in every year. So my work wife, Melanie, she on Instagram, she runs the Crafty Brewsters Club, and she's Mela Louv. She's the best because she brings me back a beer from each art fair, and it's always one of these Untitled beers, and it's usually something weird. But this year it was so much better because one of our artists actually did the can design for this beer, and I have a signed can by this artist. Her name's Wendy White. She's fantastic. I've worked with her on multiple shows, and she's just like the raddest chick you'll ever meet. Like, check her out. And yeah, I cannot wait. I've been saving this beer because it's like one of those that you like don't want to open because you're just like too excited and like don't want to waste it. And so yeah, I'm gonna review it for you guys because I'm so excited. So it's a Hazy Double IPA, which obviously right up my alley. And yeah, it's an Untitled Art by Wendy White. Hazy Double. So let's get into it. I'm glad I got to tell you guys a little bit about my real life. Beer's kind of taken over every minute I'm not at the gallery. So it's kind of really cool to see those two go together. Oh, also, if you've seen my road sody recipe, I brewed that for her show at my gallery. So like the road sody, if you guys have brewed it, you're brewing a beer that was made for Wendy White, who made the can design for Untitled Art. She is the coolest. All right, that's a haze monster. All right, so it looks like orange juice, which that's a good sign. No oxidation in there. Great head. There's probably some wheat in there. I really don't know. It doesn't say anything, except for it was brewed with Amarillo, Azaka, and African Queen. It smells like Amarillo. Oh my gosh. It's like citrusy, but also has like kind of piney smell. I really love the like resinous pine scent, aroma. That's a good one. So it's not super sweet. It's more, it has a very crisp finish. It's kind of got a West Coast finish to it. You still get the resiny flavors. It's got a pretty thick body, but you know, it's not syrupy at all. It's just like the thickness of the haze. A little bitter on the center of the tongue. Again, not sweet. It's pretty dry for a hazy IPA, which is nice. I can actually see why Melanie brought this one back for me, other than, you know, it's Wendy's and I've got to save this can forever now. But she really likes the West Coast style, punch you in the face hops, and I can see her drinking this because I'll give her like something juicy and she'll be like, this tastes like garbage. I want to say it almost reminds me of like an orange rind or like orange pith. Actually, orange pith is like the perfect descriptor of the flavor of this. It might just be that it's, you know, it looks like juice, so that's what I'm picking up on, but it's a good beer. I'm so proud of like my two worlds coming together, and Wendy being Wendy, like, we didn't even know about this until like they had already produced the beer. And she just like is one of those people who can do anything. She's amazing, and she like builds muscle cars. She's like the coolest chick. So thank you, Melanie, so much for bringing this back for me. I mean, of all the ones that you've brought back, this is the killer. I hope you guys check out Wendy's work. She's, you know, she's one of the good ones. And if you can get your hands on this beer, it's good. I don't know if Untitled Art is going to release it again because this one was specifically for the fair. But yeah, it's kind of collector's edition. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, like and subscribe.